Alright, here we go. Hello, y'all. Brett, Swafford Homestead. Out here looking at the fall tater patch. You know, I've made a couple videos about planting potatoes in the fall. Well, had some good luck, had some bad luck. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of either. I made some mistakes. But, you know, that's part of it. The reason I'm doing the video, or maybe I'll stop somebody from making the same mistakes. The potatoes in the raised beds didn't make it. They grew, looked good, but we had some really hot weather and some dry weather until last weekend. Not this weekend, but last weekend it started raining. We've had 1 inch and 3/8, I think, out of 3 rains finally, after months. We about forgot what it looked like to rain. About forgot what rain smelled like. Yeah, I had a good time when it was raining. But anyway, it wasn't early enough to save the raised beds. Raised beds takes a lot of water. But anyway, this first row here, I'm walking up. There ain't much up here. There's a potato barely up there. A pretty sad one here. And they starting here, they're kind of hit and miss. The better looking potatoes are down here, a little further down. It's technically, to me, plants seem to burn worse higher up on that garden, because my garden is on a slant. There is about, well, there's probably about a 2 to 3 foot drop now in the garden. From the top to the very bottom, we probably drop a little over 2 feet now. Used to be 3, nearly 4 feet. I've cut the banks and pulled dirt. You know, I spent years getting this flattened out. It's still not flat, but it's a lot better than it was. But anyway, I'm trying to stay on the subject here. This is the second row I put out. This one had potatoes I bought at Walmart. That was the making them grow eyes. You know, I used the dryer and used the heat of the house and the dryer to make them grow eyes. I've had some good luck, but I had some bad luck. You can see this the newest ones I put out. I just put these out a couple weeks ago. First one's up right there. This is at the end of the line, so I don't know if it was one of the new ones or one of the old ones. Got a pretty good set there. There's 2 of them there. It looks good. A couple good ones there. Notice the big bare spot. Well, that was probably my fault. Got a good one here. Got some little ones trying here. All this bare spot, there's a little one there, but still, mostly bare. I figured out what happened. Part of this reason I'm making the video. You can see I have a drip line laying there. And I guess you can say I kind of forgot what kind of drip line I bought. I used to have I think it was somewhere around 1/3 of a gallon per hour every foot drip line. This is a 1/2 gallon every 6-inch drip line. It puts out quite a bit more water when you're not paying attention. It's been really hot, so every other day I'd come out and I'd turn the water on to the drip lines and I'd feed the garden 15, 20 minutes, whatever. Sometimes I'd leave it a little longer because I've got where I'm forgetting a lot of things. But it was good because it wet the garden. I noticed potatoes didn't look good. I wasn't getting any out of this row. So I done the old-fashioned way of testing to see how bad the water was and how dry it was. I just kind of dug around, stuck my hands down where the potatoes supposed to be. It was soppy wet and I had rotten potatoes. That every other day, I had dug a trench here. I usually dig trenches in this clay. I laid my potatoes in it, pulled the dirt over it. That trench held the water. Apparently it was sealed off where I dug with a shovel, and it was just holding water in there. Sorry, the bugs are tearing me up out here. So I flooded part of these taters, and I routed part of them. I found some pretty nasty stuff when I dug around in there. I thought, well, I've probably killed them all. Well, I cut the water off, let it dry out for a day or two, and potatoes started showing up. So not all of them rotted. I got a feeling the potatoes I cut potatoes, has a better chance of rotting. I laid them in there after they dried for a few days after I cut them. I didn't cut them fresh. You know, I cut them, let them dry like I'm supposed to. I even put a little sulfur powder in there trying to cut down on the rot. Another thing I've heard over the years, it's supposed to work. I don't know. But when I cut the water off, I started getting potatoes to grow. You can put too much water way too quick. And it was under the ground, I couldn't even see it. It was down under the dirt that I'd pulled up over the top of the potatoes and didn't know it was there. But I still got potatoes. Anyway, third row. Third row was some more of them small potatoes, the change as I called it. I kept in the refrigerator. It started out doing really good, but I think I probably overwatered some of them. They're starting to come up here. The higher up you get on the hill, the worse it kind of looks, but they are picking up. The sun is starting to set more in the south and overhead, so the shift in the light maybe is helping things. I don't know what I'll get out of this. Don't know how long the weather will last, but we're getting cool weather this weekend, and I've got out here and worked the grass and tried to get them broke down. I'm going to cover the ground with straw, like you see over here. That's my next step, but I get it strawed. That's to build the soil. I wanted to show you the potatoes, show you how things was going. Pay attention. You can overdo things really quick, and you can still get a crop though. Y'all have a good day.